students, welcome to an English language lesson. This lesson, I call it Grammar is Great. Let's learn English with Madam Gan. First of all, let's look at linkers. Linkers are words that relate one idea or sentence of the text with another. They connect ideas logically. Let's look at the first type of linkers. The first is cause and effect. Examples: because, so, accordingly, thus, consequently, hence, therefore, as. Example: we had to wait because it was raining. Then number 2, we have comparison. Similarly, likewise, whereas, but, on the other hand, except, by comparison, when, compared to, or equally, in the same way. Example: life is difficult in extreme poles. Similarly, it is horrible near the equatorial regions. Next, we have contrast. Examples: but, however, yet, still, even though, nevertheless, on the other hand, otherwise, after all, for all of that, on the contrary, notwithstanding, in contrast, unlike, whereas, instead of, alternatively, although. Example: Raj did not perform well in the exam. Nevertheless, he got a distinction in English. Now the second one, the next one is time. At once, immediately, meanwhile, at length, in the meantime, at the same time, in the end, when, then, as, before that, after that. Example: the bell rang and the students left immediately. Next we have addition. Examples: and, also, even, again, moreover, furthermore, similarly, further, in addition, as well as. Example: it is very hot today. Moreover, there is a power outage. For example, we have for example, such as, for instance, in this case, in another case, on this occasion, in this situation, in this manner, to illustrate. Example of the sentence: I think he is very rich. For example, he gave 100 rupee note to a beggar. Let's look at the next one. Linker is for sequence. First, second, third, next, then, following, now, at this point, after this, subsequently, eventually, finally, previously. Example of the sentence: there is a students' procession today. Therefore, they diverted the traffic. And then we have another type, which is summary. So the examples are: in brief, on the whole, in sum, to sum up, thus. Example: it is a love story. The actors perform well, the direction is excellent, and the settings are beautiful. In brief, it is a good film. Now let's look at the next one. We have connectors. Connectors are also called conjunctive words. They are words that link two similar elements in a sentence. The four categories of connectors, which are: 1. Coordinating conjunctions, such as and or. Subordinating conjunctions, such as if, so that, because, or while. And then we have correlating conjunctions, such as neither nor. And the last one, conjunctive adverbs, such as therefore or however. Let's look at the first one. We have direction and place. Examples: here, there, over there, beyond, under, to the left, in the distance, and opposite. The sentence: I left my book there. Don't go beyond the green gate. In the distance, I saw a few farmers busy at work. To emphasize, we have example: especially, also, in, particular, furthermore, in addition, indeed, of course, certainly, above all, especially, significantly, and notably. I want to visit Buckingham Palace when I'm in England. Also, I want to meet the Queen. In addition, the cats can be taught to do tricks. Most significantly, avoid touching your nose and eyes at all costs. Next, we have comparison. Examples as if, equally, similarly, like in the same way, comparable, likewise, alternatively, unless, despite this, by the way. As sentences, you can't give your phone number to anyone who asks for it. Likewise, you can't post about private matters online. The officer plans to launch the safety campaign this Saturday unless other urgent matters pop up. For contrast, we have but, however, on the other hand, otherwise, unlike, conservatively, at the same time, in spite of, whereas, while, yet, apart from, nevertheless. Let's look at the sentences. This restaurant has the best food in town. However, their staff are quite rude. I was in so much pain that I didn't want to get up in the morning. Nevertheless, I went to the tennis practice as usual. I've asked you 1,000 times not to leave your dirty clothes on the floor, yet you keep doing it. Next we have for illustration. Examples such as, in this case, for one thing, for instance, for example, in the case of, illustrated by, as an example, an instant, in other words. Sentences. We should bring things to the beach for our picnic. I will bring some food. Maybe you can bring other things, such as a mat and ball. Air pollution is caused by many factors. For instance, exhaust fumes, factory smoke, and open burning. For cause and effect, examples, therefore, so, because, thus, hence, due to, as a result, consequently, for. It rained heavily, so the concert was cancelled. He trained hard for the tournament. As a result, he emerged victorious. Next, we have addition. Examples, as well as, further, furthermore, and then, and, to, also, in addition to, not only, but also, and or. Sentences. The science exhibition was very interesting. You could find a lot of experiments by students, posters on pollution, and plant specimens. In addition, she informed the guide about the problem. And we have also time and consequence. Examples, later, after, before, then, next, soon, finally, first, and second. So for example, first of all, I would like to talk about the benefits of having a pet cat. Dear students, thank you for watching this video. I hope you have better understanding of linkers and connectors. Do remember to subscribe to my channel. It is called Educator OmniTube. I'm Madam Gan signing off. Bye bye.